Before you book your next flight, there are 7 big changes every traveler needs to know. And trust me, a few of these might catch you off guard. From new rules to surprising airline policies, some of these updates won't sit well with frequent flyers. Let's get into the first one, and fair warning, it might just change how you pack. Number 1. United and JetBlue partnership. Finally, some good news for travelers. United Airlines and JetBlue are teaming up to make flying a bit easier. Starting this fall, you'll be able to book flights from either airline through both of their websites, earn and redeem points across both, and enjoy elite perks no matter which one you fly. Got JetBlue points? Use them to book United flights. Have United Mileage Plus miles? They now work for JetBlue too. Even your airline status carries over, meaning free bags and priority boarding whether you're flying United or JetBlue. And in 2027, United is making a comeback at JFK with new slot access, while JetBlue expands its reach at Newark. For once, here's a change that actually benefits travelers. More flexibility, more reward options, and a smoother experience all around. Number 2. Delta Solo Surcharge. Here's something Delta probably didn't want you to notice. They've quietly started charging solo travelers more on certain routes. Sounds unbelievable, right? I thought so too, until I tested it myself. I searched a random flight from Atlanta to Los Angeles on Google Flights. For one traveler, the ticket was $249. But when I searched for 2 people, the price dropped to just $159 per person. That's a $90 penalty, just for flying alone. And no, this isn't some group discount trick. Whether you search for 3, 4, or 5 passengers, the rate stays the same as the 2-person price. This isn't a volume deal, it's a built-in surcharge for booking solo. And it's right there in Delta's fare rules for their cheapest tickets. While it doesn't apply to every route, it's already affecting a surprising number of one-way domestic flights. Delta seems to be targeting business travelers, the ones who often fly solo and use company cards. They're betting that these travelers won't blink at the price hike. Number 3. United Check-in Change. Next up, United Airlines just made a move that could leave you stranded at the airport for being 1 minute late. As of June 3, 2025, United has rolled out a strict new check-in rule. For all domestic flights, you must check in, either online or at the airport, at least 45 minutes before your flight departs. Miss that cutoff by even a single minute, and you won't get a boarding pass. What's worse? Even the staff at the check-in counter can't override it. The system simply locks you out. The only silver lining is that United still opens check-in 24 hours before departure. So if you're smart, you'll do it online or through the app long before you leave home. This is one of those rules that won't forgive a traffic jam or a long airport line, and it's already catching people off guard. Number 4. Southwest new policy. Southwest Airlines is saying goodbye to what made them stand out, and frequent flyers are not happy. After more than 50 years of bags fly free, that perk is being grounded. Starting with flights booked on or after May 28, 2025, your first checked bag will now cost $35 and the second, $45. Some Chase card holders might still get 1 bag free, but for most of us, the era of free luggage is over. But that's not all. Flight credits, which used to never expire, now come with a timer. Any vouchers issued after May 28th will expire in 6 months or 1 year, depending on the fare type. And in 2026, Southwest is ditching its open seating system altogether. No more lining up in A, B, or C groups hoping to grab a window seat. Instead, they're moving to assigned seating, with extra charges if you want more legroom or better spots. In short, Southwest is starting to look and charge like every other airline. And for longtime fans, that's a tough pill to swallow. Number 5. Power banks in flight. Power banks are now under global scrutiny. And if you're not paying attention, your portable charger could get you flagged mid-flight. After a fire broke out on a plane in South Korea earlier this year, airlines around the world have started tightening rules around battery packs. Some Asian carriers now ban the use of power banks during the flight entirely, while others require them to be stored under the seat, not in overhead bins. And now, the US is following suit. Southwest Airlines is leading the change, announcing that as of May 2025, you cannot use a power bank stored in an overhead compartment. It must be visible and within easy reach, so the crew can quickly react in case of overheating or malfunction. To stay on the safe side, keep your power bank in your personal item, never in your checked bag, and not even in your carry-on if it's going overhead. Number 6. Limited flights to USA. Here's a change that's hitting both sides of the border. There are fewer flights heading to the US from Canada and Europe, and the impact is real. As a Canadian traveler, I'm definitely feeling it. Bookings from Europe to the US have dropped by 10% since last summer, and from Canada, it's a massive 33% drop. With demand falling, airlines are cutting routes. Carriers like Lufthansa, British Airways, Air France, KLM, WestJet, and Air Canada are now shifting their focus to destinations like Mexico, Brazil, the Caribbean, and other parts of Canada, leaving fewer flights into the US. The result? Less flexibility, more expensive fares, and fewer options for both international travelers heading stateside and Americans trying to fly home. So if you're planning an overseas trip and flying back to the US, expect fewer choices and be ready to pay more. Number 7. New UK requirement. There's also a major update for anyone flying to the UK. And while it's technically a government policy, it's going to affect your airline experience. Starting January 8, 2025, US and Canadian travelers, along with citizens from several other countries, must apply for an ETA, or Electronic Travel Authorization, before entering the United Kingdom. It costs £16, about $18, and is usually approved within a few days. The ETA is valid for multiple trips over 2 years. Airlines will now likely check for this before boarding, because if you're denied entry at UK immigration, it's their job to fly you back home. You can apply through the ETA mobile app or use the UK government's website without the app. You'll need to upload basic info and a photo. It's straightforward, but easy to forget if you're used to flying without any entry requirements. And as for Europe's similar system, the EU's ETIAS, that one's been delayed again and won't kick in until late 2026 at the earliest, so no need to stress about that just yet.